Welcome back. All right, so in Disneyland currently, as evidenced by this, that's definitely not my house, definitely not my hotel room. We don't have a bunch of people walking through my hotel room. So I come in the park thinking I'm going to check and see what the return was on that Sean Monahan trade because I was curious. And then I read that Todd McLellan is now out of a job. So he is still owed for next year. The LA Kings are going to have to pay them that. Rob Blake, I think, understanding that a trade needed to have, or trade, that a change needed to happen. It throws my whole day off. But it makes sense for the Kings to make this move. And again, during the All-Star break, it makes a lot of sense. You can then do like a reset after the All-Star break. Jim Hiller takes over as head coach as interim until the end of this season. Which means if Hiller does a really good job, then you're set. There was one comment I saw online that I thought was interesting in that it said that the first quarter of the season they did really well, and then the second quarter they didn't have goaltending. Actually, I'd go the other way with it. I thought the goaltending got better for the Kings, especially Riddick in the second quarter of the season beyond the first quarter. The first quarter, it felt like they were winning even though their goaltending wasn't necessarily great. And then the scoring just dried up. So we'll see what Hiller can do. The LA Kings making move because they need to show that progression in the playoffs. In order to show that progression in the playoffs, you got to make the playoffs. And the way they've been trending, 2 wins in 15 games. 3 wins in 16 games, I guess, because of the win they got the other night. But that win wasn't enough to save Todd McLellan's job. So we'll see what happens from here. But wherever I am on this planet, unless I end up going to Mars, which is highly unlikely, but as long as I'm on this planet, I will be able to report on the hockey news for all you fine people, provided there's a Wi-Fi signal. And there's pretty good Wi-Fi in the park, so I will be uploading this. Let me know your thoughts. If you're a Kings fan, do you approve of the move? Do you not approve of the move? Do you think McLellan was the problem? Where else do you think the problem is? And if you think it's Rob Blake, go ahead and let me know, because I know there's a lot of people who feel like Rob Blake's on the hot seat, and rightfully so. If the Kings don't show that progression in the playoffs, he would be the next one to go. The coach, that's your move when your team's struggling. But let me know your thoughts in said comment section at the bottom. It is weird to be making a video and having people going by and looking at me when I make a video, if people in this park don't know what I'm doing or why. But let me know your thoughts. Do hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And thank you guys so much for all your support. We'll see who else gets traded or fired. I've left the house. This is a rule. When I leave the house, things happen in the National Hockey League. So you're welcome. I will talk to you again. Somebody else will get fired or traded by the end of this, end of today is my guess. But thank you guys for all your support. We'll talk to you again soon.